Alright, we are live again. Yeah, today we're doing more Dungeon Dice Monsters, as you've probably just seen from the thumbnail, which is over here. So last time we did a few of the tournaments. I think we made some progress. I think we did like 3 or 4 tournaments, but we're now down to like the last stuff. But who knows how difficult this will be. I feel like honestly, I feel like a lot of the difficulty is dependent on where the obstacle was. The last tournament was a lot harder because of just how the obstacle was shaped. Like, you couldn't attack the opponent in, 2 of the 3 areas. Alright, well, we're facing off against the clown guy again, Sinden, who we have previously faced off against, so not a particularly new opponent, but, oh yeah, this is the dice pool. Like, admittedly, I don't feel like we have particularly amazing dice or anything. We've got nothing with, like, spectacular effects, but okay. Well, I see what they're throwing down here. Gator Dragon. That's Gator Dragon, right? Or Blast Lizard, oops. But, yeah, we're still running that, Kuribo and, Penguin Soldier, strategy of getting, hopefully, just movement crests and attack crests. The good fact is that, obviously we can attack them 3 ways, although it is pretty obvious that this is clearly the choke point. And I think it's closer to him than it is to us, which is good for them, because then they can close us off quicker. But yeah, let's see, we get Mr. Golf going. The healing really doesn't matter that much, and we do have 2 defense crests, but I don't really know if the opponents get stronger with each tournament individually, or if all characters are just coded to have a specific dice pool, you know what I mean? Like, we faced the clown guy in some other tournaments, but I don't know if he's got the exact same deck going, or if he's got a stronger deck now. Man of Graveyard in there too. I mean, hey, we got more defense. Also, you did get a war pole over there. Well, he got a, oh, that time he got Blast Lizard. But he is doing an interesting little strategy there, which I would not have done myself, but let's see, alright, a little unfortunate that we didn't get a summon there 2 times in a row, but at least we have a decent bit of movement, although that's the bomb guy who I think has a lot of health. It is level 3, which is just kind of, he summoned 4 guys at this point, I think. Alright, between these 2, I'm still gonna actually put Kuribo away. Ooh, that works. Of course, we could rotate it like this, and like, if we do this, we, I think, completely block them off. I guess that's also just a thought I had. Sure, let's do that. Because I don't think you're allowed to, like, you can't place it against these obstacles, which is a little silly, but it is what it is. we've essentially locked him, I think, down to having, I think, maybe one more monster. Okay. He tries to block us off a bit as well with that. But obviously we have the entirety of our own field to place monsters in. Let's get Ryu Kishin and Flame Swordsman in there. We don't have any attack crests yet, but we did get some, we got one there. I don't know, there might be more merit into just blocking them off more and more in this one, but also, you know, the ability to finish them off quickly is also good. Is that Zoa? That's magical dragon something. Alright, we got our Mystic Horseman in there. Just gotta see how we want to place this. That is an option. Now, I think he is completely stuck now. I think he can't place anything anywhere. This guy, Gator Dragon, does have a lot of health. We don't... Actually, we do have this, so let's use it. Okay, let's go for some movement and some attack. Choose our ability, which still doesn't give us the attack bonus. And we finished off Gator Dragon, so he's got 4 monsters left. Actually, he might be able to play something in between there, although I'm not 100% sure. The Gator Dragon is down. Let's see. Can he? Nope. Nope, he's completely stuck. Alright, we need a bit more movement. Let's just focus in on movement real quick. Alright, that's enough, it works. Now we just need attack and then we should win. I don't really see him having anything to pull off of some sort of escape. Nah, maybe, I don't know. I know this one has some effect. You can roll over and destroy a monster, but I'm unsure how many magic crests he actually needs. And here, it's just a dud roll from him at that point. So now we roll for attack instead. Alright, well we don't get that turn, but we have another turn to hopefully get it. Good, we win. Now that was not a difficult battle to start off the stream. As he gives us another Battle Warrior. We have one of these already, but Battle Warrior can attack like flying monsters, which is I guess a decent use to have. Shizu beats Kaiba, Arcana beats Weevil. So we're facing Odeon for the first time, I think. A figure enshrouded in secrecy, but thought to be Merc Ishtar's aide. Very little is known other than his expertise at deploying devious traps. You will surely surrender. You will surely become a great threat. The flowers of discontent must be nipped at their buds before they bloom. Forgive me, but surrender. Hold on. That being said, we get the start, which is always good. So let's just roll into that. That works, I guess. Alright, well, you get to level 3 straight away, but it's a treasure chest that you close out. Hello, Aku. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Let's see. I think we will go ahead and gosh, we'll summon Mystical Elf, I guess, despite not being able to use your effect. You know, it still surprises me how kinda not that difficult that's been so far. Although, I mean, Odeon, I don't know, the treasure chest to me isn't the play, right? You know what I'm saying? He does get some movement there. Kuribo, followed by Penguin Soldier, and I guess we'll throw out Mammoth Graveyard. This is an option. Too bad we have no crests. And you just got Gemini off, okay. .40 attack, jeez. Alright, let's just lock you out from going this way. Alright, relinquished. Go for that. Oh, or at least got 6 attack from that. And he's getting a lot of magic things from that. I'm gonna check if you have an ability. You don't. You just have a ton of attack, but you're crazy frail. Okay. Another treasure chest. Places there in a sense to block stuff off, I guess. Alright, let's just get something on the board, please. Alright, nice. That should kind of stop him for now. We have 2 moves, it's just not enough, but we'll roll for more movement after this. Okay, well, now he just has Gemini Elf and Relinquished. Yeah, it's stuck. He's got two monsters that are pretty close to just dying in general. Alright, we get some movement. That's 4 movement. And now, Odeon just has Gemini Elf. Well, there's nothing you can really do at this point, can you? You get 3 more points of movement, that just gives me more reason to go and attack with you. If enough movement, we'll throw out our Flame Swordsman over to kill Gemini Elf. Got 6 attacks, so we have enough to close out the game with. I didn't get anything there, but... Well, Penguin Soldier isn't stopped by Gemini next turn, and they just lose. But they don't really draw into much. Oh, look at that, we got 6 movement, although I don't think that is enough for you guys to reach. So instead we'll just finish off with Penguin Soldier and leave it at that. You get Soggy the Dark Clown, which we have, I think, like a few of. Strings versus Para. We're facing against Para again. We face against both Para and Dox. Arcana is new, so that'll be interesting. If I'm correct, these guys usually give a decent game at least. One movement, one magic. Not that scary of a first throw by them. Honestly, we can probably make it out fine. I mean, ooh, we got 5 move there. That's really good. That being said, they got their first monster, and it is a baby dragon. That is a little unfortunate because baby dragon is a monster that flies, so... If there is one monster I would consider putting in this deck, it's Feral Imp. Ooh. Because Feral Imp just like it grounds all the enemies, which is a good counter to flying monsters. Flying monsters don't pose the same threat to us either, and for that reason we also have 2 monsters that can fly, and also... Alright. I see what Odeon is doing. He's coming in more strong and forward. Makes sense because this is really just the logical thing to do, isn't it? Okay, we draw on the more move, which is good. That being said, we are closing in. I think the person who gets the next summon probably can control the board in that sort of sense. But he doesn't draw into that. So logically speaking, we're gonna throw these guys in there and hope for the best. Nice. Let's see, this completely blocks him off from going further into my territory. And if anything, if he doesn't get a monster up, he can expand into his territory better as well. Well, that makes sense. But he doesn't get anything up. So now he's just got Baby Dragon, which, I mean, yeah, this kind of encourages us to just go into level 3. Which we don't summon, but we do get ourselves some good stats. Honestly, it also kind of depends on how he summons his monsters. Or his guys. Perfect. Well, we just do this, I guess. Also, yeah, that blocks him off really badly. Alright, how much movement do we have still? 5. Alright, you don't have enough to get there, but... Well, I mean, I think we'll probably win next turn. Yeah, we do. I mean, for good measure, we'll just get off a level 1 monster. I mean, it could get one more monster up if we didn't just die here. Yep, Zoa. That is a level 3 monster, and in the finale we're facing off against Arcana, a wholly evil member of the Dark Jackals sect who assert that showing no mercy is the key to victory. He's a feared dark magician user. Trust? Such a cheap word. Ruthlessness is precisely what is necessary. Only by having absolutely no pity can one ever achieve victory. Well, if you say so. I don't think Zoe had any effects. He just is a stat stick. His dice is not the worst, but like, it depends. Guard isn't horrible, but like, it's also a question of how much I care to put into it. He's got obviously good stats for level 3, but like, I feel like the monsters that have multiple of the same crest on their dice are probably better, because then you like can use them if you specifically want that crest type. Like honestly, if you had like 3 guard crests or like 2 high level guard crests. He would have probably been better, even if I'm probably not really looking to get guard crests. Like, if you are looking for guard crests, that is the card to use, or the dice to use. But yeah, Arcana. You'd think you use spellcasters, but like, who knows? Someone tells me he wants to get, what, a Dark Magician out immediately? It's not particularly far-fetched. But hey, if he keeps rolling or trying to roll for 4 and isn't getting it, that would be really good for us too. Because then we'll just build a bridge over to him. And he's trying to roll a 4 again. He got a ton of guard. Something has a +8 guard in his capsule deck there, which is no bueno. Alright, well, we didn't get a monster up there as well, but who knows, who knows. I think if we get one more in, we're still not going for it. We should, as we're at a position where we really should go for level 1s. Trying to think. This works. This blocks off 2 paths for him. You know, we've blocked opponents off before, but like never like this. Like, I have never pulled something off like this. Like, he's like, shouldn't I just get an automatic victory there? He can't summon anything. I think he's tried to summon the Dark Magician, or at least he's been trying to summon a level 4 monster this entire time. And he's failed miserably. This is why you go for level 1 capsules or level 1 dice instead of level 4s to start off with. Like, level 4s again, you could take maybe in the mid or late game, but you can't just use that the entire time to try and actually summon a level 4. Although I imagine level 4 are good for getting crests. So, like, there is some merit to, like, late game rolling for it, right? Mostly because you're gonna get useful crests in the process, so you're not actually, like, wasting your rolls. We did get Dark Magician there. That is nice. That Dark Magician, gee, it is level 4. This is our only level 4, so we're obviously not gonna be able to summon it anyways. And honestly, I'm not wholly impressed by the crests this gives. You want 1,000 though from winning this. The Dark Carnival. Let's see if Grandpa got anything to sell. Okay, Grandpa has Feral Imp. So the reason why is just like the prevent flying is good. but we don't have enough money for him. So that it means winged dragon, baby dragon, snake hair. Yeah, you can't. Actually, you can look at their things. Yeah, snake hair raises defense. Of all, Carbonella warrior must have an effect. Yeah, it is all of the attack for warriors. Yeah, got Cocoon of Evolution, which is not that terrible, but it is almost solely a defensive monster. 1000 Dragon costs a ton, but I don't think it's very good per se. Deep Dragon isn't terrible. You know, we've been given more options. Here's Parrot Dragon. Parrot Dragon raises the defense of all dragon monsters, plus it's flying. I think there is some merit to using Parrot Dragon. I feel like there's mostly merit in just getting maybe some of the cheaper level 1s just to see if they've got good dice options. Got Slot Machine here. Lord of D. Which protects. Lord of D is also really good, admittedly. Like, if you get that guy far away from the action, you protect all your dragons. That's good. Too bad we can't afford it. And as for items, now we can get the Exploding Disc and the Warp Hole. Alright, double movement cost. Yeah, this one's terrible. With the Exploding Disc, recovers 2 hearts from a monster. Or removes 2 hearts from a monster. Ah, I see. These are all just like the red chest, but I know what it is in it when I'm using it, but when the opponent is using it, I wouldn't know it. Except for like the Warp Vortex, that's a little different then, I guess. But yeah, we got Dark Magician. I'm assuming it's the first monster in here. No, he's not. Where is Dark Magician? He's over here. Dark Magician has no stat, I mean, has no effect, which is really unfortunate. You know, stats are strong, but level 4 is really hard to summon, and like, the crest it gives isn't something that extraordinary. Beaver Warrior is decent in terms of getting both attack and movement, but for now I think I'll keep what I have. Although I like Illusionist Faceless Mage's rewards as well, but I'm currently going for something a little different with the 2 flying monsters, and I just kind of like Pumpkin the King of Ghosts for having an actual like effect. Also, in terms of free duels, I mean, we've got a decent bunch of them now collected. Still, obviously, some gaps. But this is what we faced off against so far. I'm assuming this is Yami Yugi then. Like, here's probably like Rex and like someone else from Duelist Kingdom. Like, who else was there even? Like, maybe Mokuba. Maybe they count Mokuba as one of them. I don't know actually. Ah, Bones. It's probably Bones. Although, it seems like they didn't add Bones as, like, friends. Well, we're not getting wrecked, put it that way. Although, Kristoff we have beaten before, but I think it was one of those games where we really didn't get to see much from Mai. Okay, a little bit different. Not a very major change, if I do say so myself. Like, the board's a little less wide, but that can be instigated from anywhere. I think the previous one was probably more volatile than this one in terms of the map design, although I see that some of them on the board are red and some of them are blue. Which makes me feel like I can place mine against some of them, but can't on others. I'm not 100% sure. I'm moving there. Where she was definitely trying to get up a monster there. Oh, you get some stats, it's not terrible. Oh damn, she's getting a lot of movement. All in all, level 1 spam level 1 dice spam seems like it's the best strategy for now. Alright, and she decides to go for the treasure chest. I'm gonna waste some movement on this. Sure. Mystical Elf now has more attack. Cool. Okay. Here comes Gemini Elf. Too bad for her that I don't think she's got any attack going for herself. Good, that I think was important. Prevent her from moving forward into this. No monsters for her, but she's got a crap ton of move. And might be a bit surprising, but we're gonna actually go for another level 1 summon here. Movement we have 8. Sure. Let's start attacking. I don't know, it's not panned out for her much. I mean, at this point, we have the attack crest to just finish her off. You get a monster anyways. Which we take a devastating effect on her. As like, she can probably fit 2 dice pools here, and like she can work more around here if she does get the monster off, but she's got no attack crests. But she did get a monster there, she decides to use a chest. Sure. Too bad that is one too many. I'm curious. Can we place it there? No, we cannot hit either of those trees. Yeah, I was kind of just curious about that. It doesn't really matter at this point, we won anyways. But she did do it. We weren't making much. We weren't gonna be able to get much up ourselves anymore. We got a Harpy Lady from her. That is not terrible. Pegasus is there. Is Shizu, Duke Devlin, and now we face off against Loomis, who we've not faced off against. It'd be cool to face off against both Umbra and Loomis, but let's see. We got the Harpy Lady now. I'm beating Mai, which makes sense. It definitely makes sense to get here. You can destroy tunneling monsters on the mention for free. Magic Crest Pools. I don't know, we have a couple of tunneling monsters in our dice pool, but like they're not crucial monsters to have on the field. Like Mammoth Graveyard has tunneling and Clown Zombie has tunneling, but to this, we haven't utilized that effect anyway. I'm assuming it means that they are able to get through the warp holes maybe, or something like that. I don't know. Okay, that's annoying. That's just annoying more than anything else. It's a Loomis. Cocoon of Evolution is his first monster. Well, Cocoon of Evolution isn't bad, but it just doesn't progress the game state a whole lot for when we're playing. But, well, I mean, they might have a good crest on the dice, but I wouldn't know. We made it over. Okay. Sure. I don't understand why you would do that, but well, you're not gonna hear me complain about that. Alright, that might have been a slight botch. Into some moment dice. into some movement dice. But who knows, he might be able to place one more monster up. 7 movement, that does allow us to go over here and start wailing on the opponent. Well, honestly, with the position, with how this one's positioned, I don't think that one's possible, and I don't think it was possible to get something in there either. Let's see, never mind, you can get... You could not draw into... You did not draw into a summon, and now, we're 1 away. Alright, that's a victory for us, nice. And then we're on to the semi-finals. Okay, Pegasus beat Umbra. I couldn't quite remember how strong Pegasus was, but I do know we beat him, so we got the solace in that. Red Archery Girl. At the top of my head, I can't think of it having any type of effect. But who knows? Let's see, we don't dimension a monster. It's got no stats, nothing going for it. So, the only thing it might have going for him is good crests. Warple over there. Intriguing. I mean, well, at least we're drawing the crest. There's that. Got a clown zombie going on. 1 move, 2 attack. It's not that great for him. I don't know, he's got a bit more field presence or board presence than I do, but like I've been getting good crests, which is just very comforting to have. Although he could just like, you know, get something like a Parrot Dragon. With Parrot Dragon's kind of an issue. It's probably requiring us to go for a monster that it probably requires us to get a monster that flies onto the field. Although it's also a little dependent on it, or if he doesn't block the dice or the die master with it. Alright, level 3, although it's a treasure chest. So he definitely did a big old blockade at this spot. But he made 2 Warpoles. It's really illogical, put it that way. He's got 2 Warpoles that basically Yeah, too bad we're not really going into stuff. He's already gotten 5 in our time that we got 2. I mean, yeah, that's probably what I was gonna do too, or something along those lines. It's kind of rough. Like, we've been unlucky with the dice rolls this time around in terms of actually getting a monster up, but maybe that'll change now. Considering I could just do this. Got no guard though. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's just prevent you from building further into the territory. And chop another heart off. And yeah. If we chop off the one more, if he doesn't kill this portion here right now, he loses. If he doesn't bother doing so, we win. Alright, Castle Dark Magic, which I swear we have like we have so many of them. Like, this is a card or dice we have like 5 of. Alright, finale against Ishizu, an exotically beautiful woman who bears a millennium necklace. She also cheats usually. I can see the future. I am definitely not cheated. Alright. Witch Apprentice? Sure. See, you put up 2 spots where you can attack your Die Master, which is always makes things a lot simpler, because it would mean that we can move around some monsters if necessary. Who knows, but if we manage to beat this, we'll have beaten 2 of the tournaments today. And honestly, like, of course, like, there could still come a point where the AI gets like really good, but like I don't know. I'm not kinda not expecting it anymore. Like, I am kinda expecting that we should be able to just get through the rest of the game. Which I'm a little scary. I'm a little scared that I'm feeling that kind of confident in this. Because that could easily bite me in the butt later. Are we on crest? We've got 2 moving crests. That's it. Okay, Millennium Shield. Get some of you on there, and if we can hopefully just summon one straight away, that'd be nice. Alright, that completely blocks him off from that side. But we don't have any attack at the moment, I think. Alright, the red archery girl. Over there. And obviously we're going to try and prevent her from getting anything up on the field anymore. Which we managed to do. How do you want to do this? Like that. Sure. So with that, she cannot build any more dice. So she's stuck with the 3 monsters she's got, and I think Millennium Shield literally can't move. Millennium Shield, I don't think can move. Alright, we're rolling the 2 attack points. Oh no, just to guarantee our victory, it's good. But this monster just can't move. And there's red archery girl. She's got 10 in all the stats, so it's just Millennium Shield left who cannot move. So it is a matter of just drawing into free attack crests, destroying his life points, and then we win. Too bad we don't draw on that right now. We will draw into it eventually. Yep, no way of getting anything up. Alright, we got 2 there, so we just have to roll into 1 more. And then we'll have the second of the dark tournaments, which, that being said, there are 7 of those, which, yeah, no, it's not nothing. 7 is not nothing. Okay, nice. Yeah, the more the boards have been giving us the opportunity to block the opponents, the more often we just end up doing that. Like, it's worked more in our favor than it has worked in the favor of the AI. Metal Guardian, sure. Alright, we win, we get 1050. Which, we've got the Court of the Dead, the Sacrificial Guillotine, we've got the Coliseum of the Dead too. At the very least, we've got those 3 still to play. Let's see, I think Time Wizard may have been new in here, but yeah, you can like get almost everything. Say that, but then there's a gap here. Dragon Piper is expensive, but limits dragon monsters. I think we do already have Dragon Piper. Relocation Power, I think that might be new. No. Things going for it, although it's 360. There's partially the curiosity to buy something to see what dice or what crest they give. As for the free duels, I mean, let's see, is anyone new in there? Oh yeah, Loomis is new. I think Ishizu was, Ishizu and Odion were both new. But yeah. I mean, it's looking like we're going to be less likely to get new opponents, as most of the new opponents are more in the early tournaments, where, you know, those random filler manga characters they decided to put in. Let's see. Turn on the Sword Mistress. Doesn't do anything. It's also level 2. Yeah, honestly, we don't actually have that much. We've got 5 these lads. That's about it. I think our deck can still handle fit. I'm just gonna quit game, see if I want to redo the same one. I'm assuming it saves, but just in case we can load in yeah, no, that is true. Corridor of Death with Umbra, Arcana, My Duke, Dox, Rex, Joey, Pegasus, Shadi, Mako, Seeker, Odion, Loomis, and Para. Honestly, just like the same opponents as last time. Like, the only thing that's changed so far is that, like, the goons from Merrick's goons have, you know, joined. Although we have not faced off against Rex yet, so this will be a new opponent for us. Okay. This is probably the most interesting layout so far. Who knows, this could actually, like, legitimately change some things. Although, like, it's really just down to, well, time to choose one of the 2 paths to go forward into, right? Honestly, he seems quite susceptible to just spamming level 1 monsters again. But that might just be the entire game, so to speak. Honestly, it just feels like you want to move forward the entire time. Okay. We have build the bridge. Okay, we got a monster up. Cursor Dragon. Fair. Alright. How much movement does he have at the moment? He's got 4 movement crests. He can probably reach Mystical Elf. But we've blocked off like half the map for it. Alright, just make sure we don't die. I mean, we don't really have much in terms of guard crests, but who knows? I mean, we got guard. Hey! So we felt like we could have hit Battle Lock, but I don't think it would have helped us much. Alright, he gets one more monster, but really doesn't have the moment. But did he not have any attack crests left? Nope, he did not have any attack crests left, and so we beat Rex in, well, an interesting way. Mammoth Graveyard again. Getting a second one of those is pretty decent. Yeah, like Mammoth Graveyard is obviously a key component for if you want to run like a beast deck. Considering we honestly have a decent bit of beasts in our dice pool, like it isn't the most far-fetched choice. I mean, if you got 3 of those on the field quickly, I mean, you get plus 30 attack on everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing to scoff at. But I'm trying to think that maybe, I mean, the 4 magic we give versus 2 he gives. I think we will go for Mammoth. We're running a decent bit of beasts anyways. I think it'll synergize a bit better with our dice pool anyways. Also, like, the 5 movement. Like, movement is still more important than magic. Who knows, maybe... It could backfire on us if they decide to use beast monsters, but... Who knows? I feel like... To me, at least, it feels like there hasn't been like a huge abundance of beast monsters that you had to face. I suppose we also could have gotten rid of Clown Zombie, but you know, Clown Zombie gives them not really much better stuff. I think it's a fat Clown Zombie, probably the most variable monster we have. Who knows? We could also just get like another Pain Soldier. Alright, treasure chests. So he decides to just go that way, which... Okay. Well, we got enough attack for the rest of the match. I believe there's a decent chance that if we do end up rolling into another monster, we just straight up reach his deck leader. works. Alright, the first bit of damage is done. They got a lot of moves, they only have one attack, so... Well, Meth Graveyard is kind of frail. He didn't get a monster up, so it's absolutely fine for us. You have a lot of attack, put it that way. Okay, well, they get signing up the fun there's that, I think. After Guardian. Don't think guard will matter, no. Ah, damn it, we were almost... So they're starting to build back into this territory, which is not part of the plan. I thought we completely locked them out of that. Nice. Okay, warp hole. It's just a warp hole. I was really afraid that it was the one that was like double movement. Alright, a giant soldier stone. Chances of us reaching him or his thing is a lot higher. Just need 3 more. Just one moment. Just a single point of moment. Alright, we win. Yeah, you fought, didn't you? Well, well, well. Another victory on our part. Exploding disc, we get another one. Alright. The final 4. I don't think we faced Umbra, I think we only faced Luminous before. A match member of the Sinister Jackals sect and one of a duo with Luminous. He's a huge and powerful man who hides his face behind a fearsome mask. You don't seem to be lacking in spirit, but how long will it last? Show me your mettle and impress me if you're struggling. Get you free in there. Nice. Alright, roll you lads. I'm gonna stick one of you in there, sure. I don't know, the plus 10 isn't, like, fantastic, but, like, the moment when you have two of them and it stacks up to plus 20, it becomes a lot better. That's a dragon, right? Yeah, with a... Ah! That's the noise he makes. For those wondering. I am not in a screeching mood, I've just realized that. But that's fine. You don't need to screech. Yeah, we're getting close there. If we get, like, Mr. Horseman there. Mr. Horseman, I feel like, just has the ability to just one-shot pretty much everything if he gets that plus 20 bonus. But here comes Zoa. Okay, well at least we got 2 attack there. He gets a bunch of guards. Ooh. That works, kinda. This works. I don't think Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon has an effect. I think it's just a vanilla beat stick. It doesn't. So don't really want to get hit by it ourselves. So with that we just took care of 2 level 3s in one shot. But he hasn't really been getting himself the best crests to help him. Okay, well 2 attack is 2 attack, can't complain about that. Mr. Corkin actually becomes like an absolute boss monster when you get 2 men of graveyards on the field. Like, he's hard to stop. Like, this is just a threat. It is a very threatening monster. But to me, Mystic Horseman just has like a combination of really good stats. This one's Dokuro Rider. He's got, like, he can't kill us anyways, but we'll guard. But the Dice Master is obviously at 1 heart, so we're finishing the Dice Master off. We got This dude Umber, he got some strong monsters on the team. We got another Cursed Dragon. I think we already have 2 of those. But yeah, now we're in the finale against his buddy Loomis. What we did already beat. I don't think there was any new opponents here, at least in terms of that we haven't seen in other tournaments. Like we obviously faced Umbra and Rex for the first time, but they've been there for a bit now, so winning this gets us the third tournament done of the stream, and alright, no monsters there. It is what it is, but hey, crests are good. I mean, he got 6 move and 1 attack there. That's a great throw. We got 2 yard and 2 magic, which isn't even that bad, really. But I can at least say he's got some good crests. He got himself good crests, but 5 move at this point is already quite nice. Now we have 10 move. So more encouragement to probably just plop in Penguin Soldier. 10 movement might just be enough in general, but you never know how things pan out. Let's see, he still doesn't pull out any monsters. So at this point, I mean, damn, we have 15 move. Oh, that's just a ton. Okay, he got a Penguin Soldier up himself. On the side I would have let him go to, but whatever. Yeah, we're getting you up. Let's see, okay. A treasure chest. Horseman, Ryukishin, and well, Flame Swordsman, then it is. Great. That is a devious little play, but honestly, so is this. Yeah, I think the AI really is overusing the chests to its absolute detriment, because it doesn't get in monsters, so it isn't really defending its Die Master very well. Like, the AI has never been particularly good at defending it, but like, if it also doesn't summon any monsters, my own monsters just aren't in danger. Especially if he doesn't even try and kill this horseman who is actively destroying his hearts. But like, this wasn't a hard match, and this is, I think, the 15th tournament. Like, hooray! 15 tournaments done. So we've now done how many? I think that was our We have third. There are 4 more tournaments left. And within the game in total. Well, I don't expect to get anything really new here. Doesn't hurt to just check. Honestly, Largemouth doesn't sound awful for maybe going into a beast, like before you go into a beast deck. But destroys all Tonneliers. The assist is level 3. He's got, you know, fine stat for what it is, but quite expensive, put that way. You're really expensive too. Remove an obstacle, which is nice. That could be really good. What level are you? Level 2. You know, at the end of the day, I think we're kind of just, you know, forced into, hopefully just drawing into these, or like winning these as a reward. Resurrection Scroll. Resurrect a destroyed ally. This isn't an awful chest. Out of all the chests, this is probably the best one. Obviously, I don't know what its dice crests are, but like, that's pretty good. I mean, compared to what we have, we really don't have that many monsters. We just kind of get the same guys over and over again. But yeah, let's go into the Sacrificial Guillotine. We face against Mai first. Alright, this isn't totally like a super disadvantageous thing for us. So the obstacles are placed in a way that we like can't do shit. Right, like we're basically forced to move like in an incredibly odd way. Unless I can find some sort of way out of that. Yeah, it is forcing us to essentially go this way to get out of there. Which... like, yeah, we cannot do that, unfortunately. Gives more reason to get, like... I mean, the one thing I can say is that we do have the possibility of going this way, but we're gonna have to do a lot of bridging here. Like, yeah, sure, like, I can see us potentially losing a match in here. In another sense, it is pretty interesting, but it's like, it's so blatant that that's the funny thing. I mean, one thing is that they also can't get through to us. Although, yeah, now I can also see that, like, pretty debilitating amount of room we get. It's coming with the first. It's coming with the first monster. Skeleton goes over there, which is like okay. That doesn't help you though. Like it really doesn't help you. Maybe we should go into like get like battle steer or something like that. But like, I mean, we still managed to bridge into to the enemy. Like the next thing they're gonna tell me is that like the obstacles, they can just move around it, then it's fine. For now, we're just gonna go for kill here. Or kill, you know, destruction of one's hearts. She gets one move. She got 10 movements. She's got no attack, so. Like, sure, she's bridged into this territory, but a little too late. First one's won, we get another flying pygmy. Like we don't have multiple of those. Ooh, Merrick's, look at that. Alright, we face off against the clown again. Alright, yeah, this guy creates attack. Just kind of, I remember that now. As happens. That's not actually that bad. But considering we're forced to take this whole side step, we are defended by two strong men of graveyard at this point. Yeah, crests are crests. Great. This is 10 more. We're realizing we kind of do need to get lucky with our crest pull. Like, summoning is an important thing for us to get going. Okay, well, they get another monster, and a monster that gets buffed by a lot, but it's on the other side of the map where we're never gonna go to. Like, I don't know why they made this ring of attack, or like this big wide opening for me to place my monsters in, but I don't mind if I do. Too bad we're absolutely not drawing. Just get one of them in there, like. Like, boom. What you gonna do now? Alright, now we desperately just need attack. Alright, we got some of that. Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. He fits in there impressively. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that one. Look at that, beautiful. Alright, he gets a treasure chest. You know, fair enough to place it there, I guess. I mean, we got what we need. There's the crests. Just place you there. Oh no, a trap crest. You know, the crest we've literally never used. Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. I mean, we already have 3 of those too, so Duke's our next opponent. And then we're fighting either Merrick or Esperoba. We haven't faced off against Merrick, so like that'd be interesting. Puppeteer of Doom we also haven't faced off against. That's probably the guy who was missing in that group of enemies. By the way, for those who don't know, which I'm assuming most of you do know, that Puppeteer of Doom was replaced by Ghost Kaiba in the anime. But yeah, we are in the semis. I kind of forgot who we were facing. I think we were facing Kaiba. No, we were facing Duke. Kaiba got beaten by Duke Devlin, which, like, I guess if there is one game I can see Duke Devlin beating Kaiba in, then it's Dungeon Dice Monsters. Kind of his game. That's an unideal start in terms of losing our main crest pullers here, but at least 2 monsters in 2 turns isn't bad. Twin-headed dragon or something like that. This boss isn't really that good. Getting a trap quest or crest. I've virtually not seen a single monster use the trap quest, which makes me kind of start to think: is there like a different purpose for it? Like, I thought the trap crest was more of a item that was utilized for more defensive-based skills. But hey, I mean, we got 3 monsters up in 3 turns. That's not too bad. He doesn't get anything up. So these 3. Well, I mean, at least we got 2 movement from it and some magic. Yeah, no, we can definitely win this. Let's get you in there. You only really need like a level 2 monster. Then you can start going after the Dire Master, although he did... Alright, he's going over that way. Which is fine by me. Let's get you, and you. Get some attack. Woo! Perfect. Perfect. Honest to God, like an honest to goodness, perfect placement there. Oh, that is satisfying. One movement is far from enough. So obviously now we're gonna roll for attack. We need to just roll 1 more attack, and then we have, in theory, enough attacks to finish him off. Alright, good. You've got 1 heart, Duke. 1 heart. You get a monster up, but you need to summon that thing like incredibly close. And, you know, you're moving further away. Well, we win. Doesn't matter what we roll. I mean, we're rolling for a movement anyways. Alright, on to the finals, where we either face off against Merrick or Esperoba. Trap Bandit. What is that? Is that... Oh wait, I think that's just Grave Robber. Yeah, we face Merrick. Makes sense. The Master of the Dark Jackals, or I mean, sorry, that's not him talking. The Master of the Dark Jackals sect, who curses his own fate, he wields the Millennium Rod, with which he compels people to do his bidding. For 3,000 years, we were cursed to guard the tombs of kings. To break the infernal curse, nothing could be too important. Alright, yeah, no, we got this one. It's not that good. But we're facing Merrick for the first time. Who knows? Maybe he good. Maybe he bad. Who knows, really, right? Like, we got Laura D, though. Which protects all dragon monsters. Which could be scary if he has dragon monsters. Now, the question is, does Merrick have dragon monsters? Laura D is, like, legitimately a good monster, so... But we'll see. Most dragon monsters are flying anyways, so... Okay, well he didn't... First of all, he didn't choose to bring out the dragon monster. Second of all, Millennium Shield, if it's not blocking the path, it is essentially useless. Kubibo, you come on out. Okay, got level 4 in there, but he decided to not bring out the level 4 dragon monster who we wouldn't have been able to touch. So far he's gotten really good rolls. Like, annoyingly for us. Our rolls have been relatively mediocre so far. But hey, we've got 3 monsters on the field, but we don't have any good quests, so... One more, I think, we go for. Alright, we're in there. We've at least got a path. We've got no movement and no attack crests. And we still don't have that. I mean, honestly... I was gonna say, he could do a potentially good job blocking him off there, but then he does this. That's kind of out of the window, but let's look, let's start, this is, I guess, what they're saying for us to do. Oh, too bad. Oh no. Well, luckily enough, that thing doesn't... You know... Thing's not in the air, so there's that. Alright, we got to move. Alright, he got to move and attack as well. I mean, does he use that? Nope. Alright, now we're just focusing on getting some attack, and this person should Realistically, I feel like we probably just gambit everything on Mystic Horseman finishing off the Die Master. Like, maybe he can get something very strong up on the field, but yeah, not really expecting much more resistance from him. Don't see him beating Mystic Horseman in a single turn at this point. So we're probably good. And that means we've won our 4th tournament. Yep, we've won our 4th tournament in the, or our 4th dark tournament in the dark section. And without any losses, nor even taking any hits on the heart. Fiend Mirror, not particularly impressive, but we also took out Merrick. So we win this, we get 1150, which unlocks the Colosseum of the Dead. Which is one of the last 3 tournaments left. Going to Grandpa Shop. I mean, anything we really get out of this is like ends up being just too expensive to use for us. At least too expensive to be worth using. Here's Rabbit Horseman. It raises the attack by 10 up to twice per turn on attack. I mean, it's a boy Rabbit Horseman. We can actually buy Mystic Horseman if we feel like it. I mean, at the moment we've got like 9k. We may as well get those two. Amount of graveyard costs 3,000. I think that's a little more on the expensive side. There's a choice of going for like another Penguin Soldier. Here's Dark Eye Illusionist. Goddamn, negates attacks and effect on one ally. He actually uses Trap. Barrel Dragon is the beat stick that costs so much. Knight of Twin Sword, who moves 2 squares for 1 move, is like a legitimately good monster. It also costs so much. These traps, I mean, like the warp's decent, but they're all a little... Well, actually, Declaration of Despair does what? Destroys 1 crest. Oh, I know, 1 crest pull. Alright, it's something that they have to walk into to lose a crest, but yeah, really anything that's had decent cost crap done. The only good value monsters you can really get are monsters that just happen to have good crests on their die that are like nothing special outside of that. So, Rabbit Horseman has, you know, okay things going for it. I am thinking of saying goodbye to Pumpkin and saying hello to Rabbit Horseman. You're not awful, but like, what if I want Mystic Horseman? Right, like, that's kind of what I've, I guess, sort of decided to theme our deck around, right? I mean, we've got a lot of beast monsters that can get, like, really strong pretty quickly. The only thing we're really missing is, like, Feral Imp. I mean, you two don't have particularly able to attack flying enemies. That is something, at least, to consider. Evil Warriors is terrible. Battle Stare is okay, but like, if I am correct, Feral Imp just costs so much. At 10k. I mean, I could also look at like what some dice may be worth in terms of selling. Like Mystical Elf's worth 1,000? Maybe I didn't really think about that, did I? Like, we can sell the Dark Magician for a crap ton. We only have one Dark Magician. I'm not as keen on selling monsters that we only have one of. Like, we've got one Blastoise and he sells for a crap ton. But, yeah, I mean, we got Dark Magician from Arcana, so, like, I don't feel like we desperately need, or, well, actually, I'm thinking, right, if we sell one of our Dark, actually, it's only 1,000, it's not enough, I was thinking it was 10,000. But if we win another tournament, we could have enough for Feral Imp, but like the other thing I've just kind of realized is that we can probably face off against Arcana a couple times and maybe potentially get Dark Magician again and then just to sell it. Although, that's only if I feel like I need to grind. That's how I see it. Like, if we struggle, that's an option to grind, but we really haven't been struggling, that's the main thing. So yeah, this is the dice pool for right now. And yeah, I'm gonna end the stream off in a bit. As we've done a pretty good job, like the 3 other tournaments I feel like take a bit too long for how long I feel like streaming, so but that will keep a little bit of content left for the next stream so that we don't finish in just like half an hour. Who knows? I mean, in one sense, I mean, there's always the chance that we see or encounter something really difficult, but I'm kinda just not expecting it. I think I am expecting that we will probably cruise through the rest. Like there's 3 more left. That's it. Also, one thing is that I'm not 100% sure, I'm just kind of looking at it, I'm not 100% sure Yami Yugi's challenge is immediately rewarded upon beating the 18th tournament. Because I'm looking at the description, it's like after winning a certain amount of tournaments, Yami will challenge you. I also don't know if this is just a battle against Yami Yugi and isn't just a straight up tournament. That might just be one duel and not a tournament. Like maybe we get it after beating the last judgment, but we'll have to find that out. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in on the stream. We'll be streaming more next week, so stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for some Capsule Monsters Coliseum randomizers, because yeah, that is coming up probably on live stream soon after we finish our playthrough. So like in a couple weeks, we'll have that going for us. So yeah. Stay tuned for more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah, thanks for tuning in all. Have a good night. Peace.